Hello everybody. So before this video begins, I do want to talk about something a little bit more important. First off, I do want to say I would like to reiterate my sentiment of last week that I'm very happy to be back on the internet. I know I took a little hiatus between my first video and now. Of course, this would happen my first week back on the internet, but as you all know, I live in Los Angeles, and this past week we've had some of the most destructive and deadliest wildfires, both in LA, California, and probably US history. And to see everything unfold and to see everything be destroyed in the city that I've grown up with has been so heartbreaking and so gut-wrenching. Words cannot even begin to describe the feeling I felt, seeing people lose their homes, lose their jobs, lose their livelihood, their businesses, what they've worked for so many years. It's been so incredibly, deeply heartbreaking, and I can't even begin to describe how that feeling is. I do want to tell everyone I'm internally and incredibly grateful that I am safe. The wildfires never got close to where I live, even though that definitely was a thought that would percolate my mind throughout this entire time, because they were so big and they were so destructive that nobody really knew what would unfold. This fire has burned over nearly 40,000 acres in California. To put things into perspective, to those of you who are not from here, especially to those of you in the East Coast, 40,000 acres is the equivalent of Manhattan times 2. So if you were to put Manhattan, then do another Manhattan on top of it, that's how big nearly 40,000 acres is, and that's how much has been burned down in this city. So many people have lost their homes, and I just want to put this very clear for people who are not from here. The neighborhoods that were affected, it's not just, billionaires and rich people and celebrities that live here. So many people in those neighborhoods are people that were there before the rich people came. It's people that were there before the celebrities came. It's people that bought those homes 50, 60, 70 years ago. People that, were the first people to live in those areas. Some of these people are people that built those houses with their own hands, people that build their businesses from the ground up, and they weren't these big corporations. It's these local businesses whose livelihoods have been spent in those areas, and to see it go up in flames is a feeling that I do not wish upon my worst enemy. So with that all being said, I just want to update you guys on that, and that's where I've been. It didn't feel right to me to post anything within that week. I canceled all work operations for that week because I just couldn't think of anything else but to be glued to the news, because we didn't know how bad it was going to get, and we didn't know if we had to evacuate. I didn't know if I was going to lose my house. I didn't know if this fire was truly going to ravage the entire city of Los Angeles, because it was something that none of us have seen before. And yes, I do have my opinions on how and why this happened, how it started, why it started, who's to blame, who's not to blame, but that's not the video for that. What I really want to focus on and what I really want to emphasize now is seeing the city come together, seeing people of all backgrounds, people of every corner of this city and this state come together and help each other out has been so inspiring, and it has been so moving, and it has made me feel proud to be from Los Angeles, and it's made me proud to be from where I come from, and it's made me proud of the city that I was born and raised in. And it really goes to show that we might be very different people in this city, but when catastrophe hits, we all come together and we help each other out. And it's just been so comforting, and it warms my heart to see people helping each other out, to see people help people get to their homes and try to find anything that's been salvaged, people who want to see if their house is okay, people who need things, people who need food, who need water, who need clothes, who need somewhere to stay. The whole community has come together, and it's been so beautiful to see it. And I want to highlight that, and I want to focus that, and I want to think about that, and I want to be comforted by that, and I want you guys to be comforted by that as well. We will be back and brighter than ever, and we can rebuild again, and I'm very confident about that. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to put that out there before the start of the video. I'm back to regularly scheduled posts. I'm back to regularly scheduled uploads, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be back, and I'm trying to keep optimistic, and I'm trying to keep positive with the future. So anyways, enjoy the video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Those are some words I haven't said in a very long time. Anyways, today I decided to give you guys my updated skincare routine. I figured it's been quite a while since y'all have seen my face. It's also been quite a while since I've done a skincare routine video, and my skincare regimen has changed quite a lot from the last time I was here on YouTube. I've discovered new brands, I've started using things, I've elevated things here and there, and I've done things just a little bit more differently than usual. So I wanted to show you guys what I do and give you guys an update, and also, you know, in the meantime, also have a little chit chat as to what the future of this channel is going to look like, and also just, you know, say hello. I've missed you all. Anyways, let's get started. So first off, I'm gonna cleanse my skin. One thing I've gotten into the habit of doing in the mornings now, and I will do a morning routine if you guys want me to do an updated morning skincare routine as well, because it looks a little different than my nighttime routine. But one thing I've been doing in the morning is I don't cleanse anymore in the morning, just because I figured it's not really necessary for me to cleanse. I don't really have oily skin anymore. My skin is mostly normal combination, and I figured, you know, it's not really necessary for me to do it, so I just do it at night. And my cleanser for tonight is going to be one that I got on Christmas Eve. I bought myself this cleanser on Christmas Eve when I was at Neiman Marcus, and I've been looking at this brand for the past year, actually for the past 2 years, and I was like, I need to get something from this brand. I just need to try something. And so I got the Autour Definitive Cleansing Complex. So we're gonna do that today. This is just, I know a cleanser isn't supposed to be groundbreaking. It's just a cleanser, but I don't know, something about this is just, it's just special. So this is a gel cleanser. By the way, this cleanser was not cheap. I mean, all of my skincare is not cheap at all, but it was $85 and it only has 1.7 ounces, which is insane for a cleanser. I would expect that from a serum to have 50 milliliters. But a cleanser, I expect like at least 150 or 200 milliliters. But yeah, it was just crazy when I saw that I had such little product for $85. But you know what? There's so much packed into every Autour product that I just lit the credit card and I did not question it. I was like, let me not question it. This is gonna be good for me, and it has been. This has truly quickly become one of my favorite cleansers to use. I don't use it every night for obvious reasons, but when I do use it, I have a fun time using it. Time to rinse it off. All clean. I don't know, something about this cleanser. I don't know if it's just like the bottle is massive and it's beautiful. I don't know what it is, but there's just something different. Anytime I use this cleanser, like it feels different. Anyways, now cotton pads. I've used Shiseido cotton pads for many years. I've tried Chanel cotton pads. I've tried Kylie cotton pads. All are great options. These just feel a little bit nicer. These are the Kogan Dough Pure Cotton pads. These apparently are like unbleached and never chemically treated, so that you can see like the cotton seeds in the actual cotton pad. Like they're unbleached, they're uncured, they're untreated, which I don't know if that makes any difference to the cotton use experience, but you know, to each their own. Today, I'm gonna be doing my La Prairie Cellular Refining Lotion. This has been my toner for the past, I would say, probably a year? No, longer than that. I think a year and a half. I started using this in 2023. And this has been my toner ever since then. I just love it. I love the feel of it. I love how it makes my skin feel. Anyways, how have you guys been? I feel like I haven't asked that yet in this video. How have you been? How's it been for you guys here? Have you missed me? Have you not? Are you excited for me to come back to YouTube? Or are you just like, why is he back? Why does he need to come back? I thought he died. One or the other. Nope, I'm still here. And also, I do need to point out the elephant in the room. I am filming on my iPad at the moment. I do still have my camera, my G7X, but I feel like I want a new one just because I've had that G7X for, I think, 11 years now. And I'm just like, you know what? I think it's time to buy a new one, to try something new. So I'm on the hunt. I am going to use the Canon G7X but maybe within the next video, I need to buy a new SD card reader as well. It's been that long since I've been away from the internet. I need a new SD card reader because this iPad is not the exact same one I had before I left YouTube. So I need another SD card reader. Anyway, toner's all done. Now we're gonna go in with my Essence. This is gonna come as a shock to people who've been here for a while. As you all know, my tried and true love for essences has always been the La Mer treatment lotion, and I still have one, by the way. I still use it. I have it right behind this iPad, but I've discovered this new essence that has just been incredible. This whole brand, this whole company has just wowed me and swooned me over, and just, oh my God, I have fallen head over heels in love with this company because absolutely everything they do is just magical. And I'm talking about Valmont. This is their primary veil. So this is an essence spray. It's a pretty aggressive spray too, but you know what? I look past it because it's that incredible. I don't know what it is about Valmont. No, I do know what it is. It's the fact that they experiment with things that other brands do not. So almost all of their treatment products are formulated with their signature triple DNA and RNA. Where else do you hear a company using DNA and RNA in their skincare? Like none, like very few. I've never heard of a company utilize that, and they go above and beyond with everything. And not just with ingredients, with the smell, the finish, the feel, the sensorial experience of using these products is just unparalleled. Like, you can't find other products that feel like Valmont products. Like, that's just not possible. So my skincare regimen every night goes just by what I've been feeling, as I said. So if my skin has a long day, if I've worn makeup the whole day, I'll go in with a double cleanser. I might exfoliate a little bit more. If I've just been at home all day like today, I kind of keep it a little bit more simple. Not so much about exfoliation, but more about rejuvenation and regeneration. I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite serums that I've been using for the past couple months. I wouldn't say a year. Hasn't been a year since I've used it. It's been a few months. And I'm talking about the Biologie Recherche Prote-Skin Serum. This fights senescent cells or zombie cells. These are cells that do not die or duplicate in the skin. They just kind of stay there, and that's what makes fine lines and wrinkles, loss of firmness, loss of elasticity happen on the skin. This helps fight that. So you don't really see the results because you don't know if your senescent cells have actually left the skin, but over time you do end up seeing things. Like for me personally, I do feel like my skin has gotten a lot softer using this, and I feel like a lot of the lines I had on my forehead kind of dissipate, or like they kind of like retract back so they don't stay as lines as much as they used to. But I use it quite generously. Yes, believe it or not, this is being generous with it. I'm happy to be back on the internet. I'm happy to be back on YouTube. I've been missing this because the entirety of 2024, I kept asking myself and I kept telling myself, I feel like something's missing. I feel like I'm not doing everything I need to be doing in my life. And I feel like just something is missing in my life. And it wasn't up until Christmas where I realized like this is what was missing. And I realized that this is what was missing during that time because normally I do Vlogmas in Christmas or in December, and I didn't do it this year. This was the first year I didn't film anything in December. And in fact, I got incredibly sick this December to the point where I could not get out of bed. The flu was not fun this year, guys. It was not. Could not get out of bed, could not speak, could not do anything. And this happened like right after the Billie Eilish concert. I saw so many concerts in my time away too. You would not believe, it's been a lot, but I'm also gonna see a lot of concerts this year too, which I'm very, very excited about. Now, I forgot to show it. Now, I'm gonna go in with another product from Valmont. This has been a game changer for me. This is their moisturizing booster. This has replaced every hyaluronic acid serum I have ever used. Like, not a single hyaluronic acid or just hydrating serum comes close to the moisturizing booster. This has everything I need in a hydrating serum. So it has, again, their triple DNA and RNA. And I use this very sparingly because it has a very little amount, but also you don't need a lot with this. So it's got pore refining ingredients. It has hyaluronic acid precursor as well as true hyaluronic acid, DNA and RNA, and it's got an NMF complex. So it's really going to help unlock your own hydration from your own skin. So rather than relying on this product to hydrate my skin, this product's going to train my skin to hydrate itself. And I generally have noticed a massive difference when using this product, because I feel like my skin doesn't feel as dry as it used to, but it also doesn't get as oily as it used to, which, as you know, oils in your face usually mean that you're dehydrated and your skin is overcompensating for the dryness with oil. So I do feel like, sorry, I have to do it all over. My skin just doesn't feel as oily nor as dry since when I started using this product. But as I was saying, this was something I was missing in my life, and I really wanted to bring it back because I just felt like I was doing so much for other companies, and I was doing so much to leverage the businesses for other people that I wasn't doing anything for myself. And I felt so lost and so out of place without doing something for myself. And yes, I have my clothing brand, and yes, I have TikTok, but those things just weren't doing it for me. They just were not doing it for me, and I needed something that was mine, and that was for myself. I needed to fulfill my own satisfaction and my own needs as a creative, as an artist. So I told myself YouTube is what's been missing. And yes, it feels like YouTube has kind of died down. I mean, it's not the same as it was a long time ago. You know, we're not the #1 social media app or the #1 video content app anymore. Although after January 19th, we probably might be if TikTok gets banned. Hopefully not, but we might be. And I just told myself, like, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's come back. Let's see how I feel. And so far, I mean, this is video #2 that I'm filming, and I feel great. I feel back in my element. I feel like myself again. I'm excited to edit. I'm excited to upload. I'm excited to showcase these products I'm doing on my face today. And I'm excited to do more, and I'm excited to film more as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with another Valmont product, but I haven't purchased it yet. This is the sample they gave me from buying so much at the store. This is the Prime B Cellular. This is supposed to fight the first signs of aging. So kind of like the Progeskin. However, the Progeskin just focuses on senescent cells. This kind of focuses on the overall like skin health. So I'm gonna go with this all over the face. And everything, and I mean everything from Valmont smells so good. Oh my god. It just smells like rich skincare. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, the smell is just so luxurious and rich, and it smells like you're putting on the world's most exclusive cream. It feels like you're putting on something that only celebrities use, which I'm just like, oh my god. Thank god, no more fragrance-free skincare. None of that clean shit anymore, please. Oh, this feels absolutely amazing. And I usually keep it this way at night. It's just about regenerating, anti-aging, you know, preventing the signs of aging, fighting any sign of aging I have, hydrating the skin, balancing the skin, and just really keeping it as moisturized as possible so that when I wake up, I don't wake up with dry skin. Now, I'm gonna go in with my eye product. Surprise, surprise, another Valmont product. This is the Hydra 3 Eye. So, you've heard me talk about Valmont a lot already in this video. I will say, if you've never tried a Valmont product, the one thing to try out is any of their eye creams, whether that be Hydra 3, Detox, V-Firm, V-Live, L'Elixir de Glacier, Valmont, and I do not underestimate what I'm saying. They make the absolute best eye creams in the entire world. Fight with me all you want, argue with me all you want, I do not care. Valmont makes the best eye creams ever. No other company comes close to Valmont eye creams. Little amount, they feel amazing, and the results are just incredible. Like with the Hydra 3 Eye, since the skin around our eyes doesn't have any sebaceous glands, it tends to get a lot drier a lot quicker. But with a product like this, you're hydrating all 3 layers of your skin while at the same time fighting the signs of aging, while at the same time smoothing the skin around the eyes. So this cream works really well under concealer, it works really well under any type of makeup you do, but it also at night is the right texture and consistency so that you don't run the risk of creating bags around the eyes. Because when you do a thicker eye cream at night, you do run the risk of getting aqueous bags or sagginess or puffiness, because skincare migrates anytime you put it on your face. But something like this, since it is very thin but also very hydrating and emulsifying, you don't run the risk of that happening. So I love using this one at night. And okay, some summer Fridays fell. In the daytime, I love this newest innovation from Augustinus Bader. This is the Rich Eye Cream. I've been testing this out for the past 3 weeks, and I think next week or the week after next week, I will give you guys an update on this cream. But speaking of Augustinus Bader, I will be using now their Rich Cream. This cream, as you all know, I've been using this cream for nearly 5 years now. It's like the ex that never did you wrong. Like, I always come back to it. Like, whether I've been trying so many products out, I can never say no to Augustinus Bader. Like, I really, really can never say no. Oh my god, it just feels amazing. Another thing I wanted to talk about before I go, because I've done pretty much all my skincare regimen, is that, and let me know what you guys think, but this is definitely something I am planning on doing on this channel. I will be deleting all my old content. That is not a joke. I think I just want to delete a lot of the videos that just don't make any sense anymore. Like, you know, obviously I've been on here for nearly 10 years, if not 10 years already. And when I started this channel, I was 16, 15. Now I'm a lot older. And I think I just want to get rid of some things that just, you know, are really cringy, or that I feel like kind of like, ugh, about watching again. So I will be deleting a lot of old content. So if you liked seeing my old stuff for any reason, download it now before it goes away forever, because I'm going to start deleting things probably after I upload this video. Just because I want to keep things fresh and I want to keep things consistent to who I am. So some of the music videos will probably say, a lot of the concert videos, my conventions videos, all of those are probably going to say, like the weird vlogs I did, the weird skit videos, the weird like 5 things type of videos, those will probably go away, but then everything else will most likely say. Now, before I do my last steps, here's another sample from Belmont. This is the V-Lift neck cream, and I've never used a neck cream before, but this just, oh my god. Oh my god, if you can only smell through the screen, everything just smells so delicious. Like, it's just the best way I can describe it. It smells so delicious, and it smells absolutely divine. This neck cream though, I absolutely love it. All right, last step in the face care is going to be my Mara Universal Face Oil. As you can see, I clearly love this oil. It's absolutely incredible. The one thing is that I've had this bottle for so long, because this does last you quite a long time, that the thing is actually coming undone. So I try to like just push it back. It happens, it's part of the wear and tear. But this oil has been my tried and true oil for 2.5 years now, I think, 2.5 years. And it's just incredible. She gets the job done. She feels amazing. Pairs really well with everything else I do. And it doesn't make anything I do on top, underneath it, pale at all, which I absolutely love. By the way, if you guys want like an in-depth video on any product that I mentioned today, please let me know as well. I'd be more than happy to do it. I definitely want this channel to be whatever I want it to be. So whether I talk about skincare, whether I talk about makeup or fashion, or I give you guys a vlog, or it's an announcement video for something from my clothing brand, or it's music, or it's music conversations, like the Grammys are coming up. I definitely want to do my predictions videos. The Oscars are coming up. I want to do my predictions videos for that as well. The spring collection for my clothing brand is coming up, so I definitely want to talk about that too. So let me know what you guys want to see, but I kind of want this channel to be a little bit of everything, so stay tuned. And last but certainly not least, this is my final step in my regimen. It's going to be my Mara Sea Silk Lip Balm. I've clearly used this quite a lot. I will say within the past 2 years, I've only had to repurchase this twice. Like, you don't really have to repurchase this very often. Only twice, once a year. Like, a very little amount goes a long way with this. I've had this little tube, I think since July of last year. And this little thing will probably last me until July, not even kidding. Or was it earlier than that? I think it was probably May or March. But I've had it for a very long time, and it didn't stick around for a very long time too. Anyways, that is it for my skincare routine for the nighttime. What do you guys think? Obviously, I mean, my face looks the same. I didn't do any makeup, but I feel good. I feel good. I feel great. My skin feels and looks amazing. This isn't what I do every single night. This is just what I did tonight. Again, I go by what my skin feels like. So if you want a second nighttime routine with me using different products, let me know as well, and I can talk more in depth about those products too. But for now, this is it. I'm gonna head to bed. It's 3 in the morning right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below anything you'd like to see from me from this channel, and as well subscribe. If you're new here, I'd love to see you back here, and I will see you next time for another video. Goodbye.